And I'm back once again doing another Jeremy Tries this time. This time I actually have something really cool to show you. I just happened to walk into one of my local used video game stores a few weeks ago and found this in there. And I'll show it to you here on the camera. It's an Aladdin Deck Enhancer. See that? It's sort of like a Game Genie in that there's the cartridge slot, if you can see that, and you put that into the NES, and on the other side it has its own proprietary cartridge connector, and into that you take a special cartridge, an Aladdin compact cartridge. This is one that I believe came with the pack-in with it. I didn't get a new one, I just got the cartridges, but I think that this is the one that was originally packed in with the Deck Enhancer. It's a Quattro Adventure. It has Boomerang Kid, Super Robin Hood, Treasure Island Dizzy, and Linus Spacehead, and that's 4 games all in the one cartridge. And yes, that is how much I paid for it, $9.99. And for the Aladdin Deck Enhancer itself was everything's a little backwards here, $19.99. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Except whenever I first got it, it was totally broken. It didn't work. And I found out that it was because you can see in here the cartridge connector. See those weird pins right there? How like all the ones around it are all uniform and nice, but then that top and bottom pair of pins right there look kind of weird. Well, I looked at it more closely, and it looks like what happened is that bottom pin at some point got popped up in the way, and then somebody jammed a cartridge into it anyway, and they pushed that pin all the way back inside it. And so not only was that pin making contact with the pin right above it, which is pretty bad, but obviously it was making it so that the pins on the cartridge, it's got top and bottom pins, bottom, top, whatever. Can't really see it for this, but the cartridge does need to make contact on both the top and the bottom, and so that one pin on the bottom was not making contact with the cartridge, so that was making it impossible for it to work. With this, I also got another compact cartridge, Dizzy the Adventurer, also $9.99. This is a single game on this cartridge. And at first, before I fixed those pins, like I said, it didn't work. It would do some really weird stuff, like I put it in the NES and it would reset the NES a random number of times whenever I turned the power on. You know, that flashing, blinking that it does whenever the cartridge hasn't made contact. It would do that a random number of times, between like 1 and 10 times, and then it would stop and show me nothing but a solid white screen. And so previous experience with unlicensed cartridges in the front-loading NES taught me that sometimes I just can't get those to work on the front-loading NES. And so I tried it on the top loader, and it wasn't working there either. I wasn't even getting a video signal out of it with the cartridge in it, which is really weird. And then I noticed that I started to smell a burning plastic smell, kind of a burning electronic smell. I was like, oh shit, this fucking thing's burned itself to shit. And that was before I discovered the bent pins on that cartridge connector. And so I was worried that it was completely dead because I'd burned it up by putting in the top loader. But I didn't. I guess I pulled it out just in time, and then I fixed those pins, and it started working again. So this time I'm going to play the Quattro Adventure cartridge. I'm going to play one of the games on it. Let's just slip that into the top or the front loader here. Make sure it's making good contact. There's like an art to putting the NES games correctly into the NES and making sure it makes all good contact. I could solve those problems by just playing on the top loader, but the top loader's video quality is shit, so I'll put up with this if it means I can have good video quality. So, and there we go, Quattro Adventure, fired right up, and I'm going to play the first game on it. I did play this first game, Linus Spacehead, a little bit, to make sure that the whole setup was working. So I'm not completely new to this game. I've beaten the first level, so I'm going to play it again. But after that point, it's completely new to me, as is typical for my Jeremy Tries series. So, Linus Spacehead, here we go. Level 1, Bubble Trouble. Now this first level took me a while to figure out exactly what the hell I'm supposed to do. What you're supposed to do, you're controlling Linus here on the bottom, and you're supposed to jump on these bubbles and let them carry you up to the top. But they don't last forever, and as soon as you try to jump off of a bubble, it explodes. See? Sometimes they just explode on their own, and then the very second that I try to jump off of it, it explodes too. The big ones last longer before they explode on their own, and the smaller ones don't last as long as you're on them. The longer you stay on a bubble, the more likely it is to explode. You can pick up those little canisters like I just did. I don't know what they're for, but they certainly don't give you any oxygen, which is your life meter at the top. You are underwater right now, and you can't stay underwater forever. You will run out of oxygen eventually. And so the idea is to try and keep sort of hurdling these bubbles all the way up to the top so that you can jump out of the ocean. I don't know if you saw at the beginning of this when I started on the bottom, but there's a crashed ship under there, and that's my ship. Or Linus's ship, rather. Linus crashed in the ocean, and the very first thing he has to do is get out. So that's what I'm doing now. I don't really like this particular first level because there's so much randomness to it. You don't control where the bubbles come up, you don't control how big they are, and you just gotta hope that you get bubbles when you need them. See, I got kind of lucky that time. I managed to beat the level without running out of oxygen. And so pretty much from here on out, this is brand new to me. I got a little bit far right here by learning that you should go underneath these bouncing coconuts as fast as possible, because with each bounce, they bounce a little bit shorter, and eventually they bounce so low that you can't get over them. And then they just kill you. The controls right here are kind of floaty. Bitch. I thought that fucking coconut wasn't going to fall because it didn't fall in front of me. You can still jump right here, and that's kind of floaty too. Like, Linus has a lot of inertia to him in this game. He feels really heavy. I just got fucked again. One life left. Oh, and if you go back here and you jump in the water, you die instantly. I found that out before. I was actually really happy to find this in the used video game store, because I really like weird video game stuff that's sort of rare. And I'd heard about the Aladdin Deck Enhancer before. I'd read the Wikipedia article on it. Some Wikipedia wandering landed me on that article for some reason, and I looked at it and I said to myself, that's too rare, I'll never have one of those. And every single time, every time that I've said that about something, I've eventually gotten it. So that is the case with these. I also did a little bit of research today, shopping actually on eBay, for the other Aladdin cartridges, because there is a limited number of cartridges that were made for the Deck Enhancer. And it turns out that with current eBay auctions, I can get all the cartridges that I don't have with shipping for a little over $100, and that's roughly $15 to $20 per game. And completely lost my train of thought there. A little over $100. Oh yeah, and some of those are still in the original shrink wrap, even like with the original box and everything. So I'm like, hell yes. So this weekend I'm planning on doing some shopping for licensed NES game cartridges, and so if I don't spend all my money there, then I'm going to buy the rest of the Aladdin cartridges on eBay. So I think it would be really cool to have the complete set, especially when they don't cost that much money. Something rare and weird and it doesn't cost that much money? Hell yes, I'll take it. What the hell, I just bounced off that snake worm thing, and I was fine. Okay, Bubbles, take me over to here. Yes, good. The first couple of times I played that first intro level, I died within like 2 steps or something. It was ridiculous. It actually took some practice to get it so that I could... ah, shit, it's glitching. God damn it. Come on, unglitch. Hang on, I'm gonna pause it. Gonna fuck with the cartridge, see if I can make better contact without having to reset the game. Come on. Come on, quit being a bitch. Thank you. Good. Now let's hope that that didn't actually freeze the game when I did that. And it did not. Excellent. I can continue playing. And just run, run, run. Run past all these fucking things. Well, these rocks have some kind of... I was going to say some weird collision, but there's a thing in here. And I think I just got an extra life. So that's what these things are for. You get enough of them and you get a 1-up. Hell yes, I'll take all these. Wait a minute. Can I go up here? Is there like a cave within a cave? Nope. Okay. The jumping is really, really floaty in this. Like, I'm gonna just tap the button here. And see how long he stays in the air? Especially if you're walking. So I can see what I'm doing a little better. I'm going to switch to the other feed here. The one that takes the camera off the screen. There we go. And gives me a little bit more responsiveness. And fuck that. Okay, I know what to do here. I need to get up here. Turn around. He does not like to stop. You can't change your direction while you're jumping either. Once you jump, you're committed to that direction and that speed. So that's kind of shitty. Makes it feel like a Castlevania. Look at that shit! I couldn't slow down. I was trying to get to the edge of that thing so that I could jump off of it. And it's like, no, sorry, you're heavy as fuck. You gotta keep on going. And run, 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 run. Damn it! You die even from jumping onto the fucking coconut. And it's glitching up again. You piece of shit. The one thing that's really shitty about this is that the deck enhancer itself adds another cartridge connection to the equation, which is another point of failure. That's probably why it's glitching so easily here. And of course I cleaned the hell out of all the contacts for everything. The compact cartridges, both cartridge connectors on the deck enhancer itself. Conceivably, it could still be a little dirty because, I mean, the cartridge connector on the deck enhancer that plugs into the NES, that could have been the dirtiest NES cartridge I've ever cleaned. It just kept coming back dirty. It was nasty. I don't know what was causing it. Oh, you bitch game. Decide that I can't get those a second time, and it looks like it's glitching just a little bit here. Come on. Damn it. Oh, glitch even worse, you piece of shit. Oh, shit. I just disconnected the fucking thing. There's no way that's going to come back now. Like, I pushed down on the cartridge and it popped back up. God damn it. Yeah, it's fucked now. I gotta start over. Hang on. Do the old blow in the cartridge thing and put it back in. There was a t-shirt on a website called Busted Tees that was made once upon a time. And it was a picture of an NES cartridge, and below that on text it said, "Blow me." I really want that shirt. There's nothing that sums up the NES better than blowing in the damn cartridge. Okay, we're going again. Of course, I have to start over. See, that's the ship I was talking about before. Crashed the hell out of that thing. There's no way that's going anywhere. I'm gonna go to this side with the bubbles. Okay, clip right through the fucking huge bubble, and it's goddamn glitching again! Fucking hell! You were the prissiest little bitch thing I've ever seen in my life. Jesus fucking Christ, you'd think at some point, like, the entire chain of connectors and electronics would heat up a little bit, and it would expand, and then that would cause it to make better connection. Apparently that's just a fucking pipe dream. Looks Looks like it's preparing to glitch again because it's fucking up on the bottom. Come on. Damn bubbles. This is the part I hate about this. You're running out of life this entire time, but there's nothing you can do to speed up your ascent. You're completely dependent on the randomness of these bubbles. There's another thing over there. Fucking shit! Damn glitchy fucking goddamn bullshit! Oh my fucking god, this is a prissy bitch. It's still glitching. This is pissing me off so fucking much. And nothing is more infuriating to me than something that is working perfectly and then it just dies for no reason at all. And that's exactly what this fucking thing is doing. That's still a little bit glitched, but it's enough to play. And there's absolutely no fucking bubbles coming up where I need them. And yes, apparently there's falling damage even though you're underwater. Come on, you goddamn bubbles! I hate this random bullshit so much. And then I die. Because a fucking fish gets in the way. Everything's one-hit goddamn deaths. Now you may be wondering why I'm just walking off of bubbles that are perfectly good and haven't exploded yet. Well, that's because I get the feeling that they're about to explode. And so I'm kind of going for the next bubble. It's a bit like Tetris in reverse. You know in Tetris how you're always kind of watching what the next piece is? Well, in this, you're always watching for what the next bubble's going to be. Finally. God. I get the feeling I'm not going to be playing this too much longer. This is really pissing me off. Not so much the game, but the glitching. God, that was a generic sound effect when I picked up the thing. It just goes boop. Kind of like an Atari 2600 sound effect. Because I can't pull back when I jump. When am I going to understand that that's how this game works? Start through all this shit. You don't have... That's one good thing about this game is that you don't have to wait for things like the game over or the continue or anything. You can hit start to skip through all of it and get right back into the game as fast as possible. And the good thing about these bubbles is even though there's falling damage, is as long as you fall onto a bubble, then it doesn't matter how far you fall. You won't get hurt. One of the game's few saving graces. Shit! Tried to jump up for that bubble and it was already there. And then jumping just made it blow up. Turns out that thing can kill you. Whatever the hell that is. Giant tapeworm or something. An eel, maybe, since we're underwater. Get out of the way, fish. And there's no bubbles, none. Back to the bottom. I hate randomness in my games so much. especially when you have to depend on random things to advance. That's why I've never gotten into any of the classic Final Fantasy games, is because they all have random battles in them. The only RPGs that I've really been seriously into are the ones that don't do that, the ones like Super Mario RPG or Chrono Trigger. I'm just not getting any good bubbles this game. Some shitty random number generator performance going on. God fucking damn it! I love how the game fucked me into hitting that eel. This is perhaps the only time in the game where the floaty controls actually help you. There's another thing down over there. I should probably go get that. Hollow victory. They didn't exactly break the budget for the music here. I'm using exactly the same music for level 2 as level 1. Or is it? Because this part of the music sounds a little bit different. Just come off the edge. There we go. Yes. One up. So I guess he just keeps going. Like there, God. And it starts to glitch at the crucial moment. God damn it, this is pissing me off so much. Yeah, glitch more. That's what I want you to do. Piece of shit. That's bullshit. Apparently you're supposed to jump from the edge of that, not the top. Maybe I'm just guessing that that's what I'm supposed to do here. I cleared that fucking coconut. This is pissing me off so much. I at least want to make it across that gap right there. Like, that is my goal for this play session here. That is the only thing I want to accomplish. I want to get across the gap. Back to the damn bubbles. I think this is way too hard for a first stage of the game. This should be like stage 3 or 4. Now for this I'm getting some good bubbles. Maybe the key is to go left and right as you climb and then get fucked by a fish. Because it could just be my imagination, but it seems like bubbles tend to spawn more if you move their spawn point horizontally onto the screen. So, moving back and forth as you climb would make sense. So look, I move away from that area and then it fills up with fucking bubbles. A damn fish. It's gonna hit me. I know it's going to, so I'm gonna go down intentionally. Well, that was close. Almost incurred some falling damage. Fucking fish. I don't know what the problem is with the fish this time around, but they're really being irritating. Slow-ass tiny bubble. Worthless. You want the ones that are big and fast. Big ones last longer, and fast takes you to the top faster. Boop. Here comes this fucking thing. And I'm running out of oxygen. And I ran out of oxygen when I was right there. God. The controls still seem... They don't seem delayed, they seem eager. Like, if you hold the button, the A button for too long, just before you land, he'll jump again. It's like it caches your last input. It's like the game is thinking, okay, he pushed A while he was in the air, so I'm going to remember that for when he lands, and I'll make him jump again. There we go, big ass one going fast. Here we go. Yes, good. Made it out of the fucking ocean again. Back to the damn coconuts. But I'll at least get a one-up inside the cave. Close. Yes. See what I mean? It's like I'm pushing a different direction, and I'm not trying to jump, and it keeps going and makes me jump anyway. Okay, good. You can trigger that to fall first. And the game does remember. Here we go. And it fucking hits me. I should have stopped. Such trial and error. Tedious bullshit. Fortunately, these coconuts always fall in the same direction. So you can learn the pattern. Can I trigger that bitch? Yeah, I can trigger it by going. Damn it! Damn thing. There. Okay. Jump. Ugh. Jump. What the fuck now? How do I get past the crab? God damn it, this place has crabs. The problem is I keep getting a little bit further each time, so I want to keep trying. Get out of the way, fish. Come on. I think maybe the key to doing this successfully is just to shut up and play. Because that's what I've been doing. And I've been doing better at it. But you didn't tune in to just watch someone play the game. You want my input, right? You like my fine, sexy input. There we go, good. And I even got several of those extra life canister things. It'd be cool if I could get 2 extra lives inside that cave. Because look at this, I'm going to pick one up here. How many does it take before you get a 1-up? What did that say? I had 4? So that's a 1-up. You get 1 at 5. So for this, I get 4 more. So if I can just... Yeah, see, that's 4. So if I just get 1 more... If I can just find 1 more of those things somewhere, I'll get another 1-up. Oh, shit, 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 shit! Damn it! Did you see what happened there? I landed on the corner of the fucking thing. I thought I was falling in the water, so I hit... Naturally, I hit A again to try and save myself, even though it wouldn't have worked anyway. But then it cached the fucking A, so when I landed, I jumped again. Now what do I do for this? Just wait. You know, I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna jump back. And fall in the fucking water because it doesn't work. I thought I'd develop a nice little strategy there, and then I get fucked by the controls again. And then that coconut bounced higher than usual, which it's never done. I just want a little bit of joy out of this game, that's all. Nope, jump too early. If you jump too early, then you land in the water. If you jump too late, you land in the water. God for fucking bid you figure out the timing for how to jump properly. It's like the game gives you no practice time to figure out how to fucking jump. Oh, that was goddamn close. Came so close to hitting that fish. But as I was complaining, the game doesn't give you any time to get good at jumping and figure out the jumping controls. It's like they give you one jump, and then you're like, okay, you're an expert now. Do this long string of jumps perfectly the first time. They try to call that challenge when it's not. It's shit. Oh, come on. One good thing. Damn it. I don't care. I'm done. Life's a bitch. Okay, for this, go, 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 go. Wait for those fuckers to pass. Get one up. Go in here. The jumping is just so bad in this. The guys at Cinemassacre right about now would probably be telling me to adjust to the crap factor. And I'm just not good at that. Shit, God! Almost fucked me. Now what the hell do you do here? You can duck, apparently. There's no variety to your jumps. Are you supposed to jump over that thing? Oh, I think I know what it wants me to do. Yeah, it wants me to jump up on that background and then somehow stop myself once I'm up there. Gotta tell you guys, I think this is gonna be my last game here. Once I run out of these lives, that may be it. And why did I keep going on thinking I could make it? That was stupid. Also, notice the near complete lack of sound effects here. Like, the only thing that makes any sound effects is when I pick up the extra life things. All this other stuff, my jumps, my landings, these coconuts. That was bullshit because overshot the thing. You know, just the ability to stop yourself would dramatically change this game for the better. See? Fucking did an extra jump and nearly fucked me over. And did the same fucking thing it did before. Fuck this, I'm done. This is not worth it. I'm gonna say fuck you to Linus Spacehead. Linus Dickhead, more like it.